Yo, what's up? Prince Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Now, I want to talk to you guys about today's matchup, Lakers and Clippers. So, let's talk about the two biggest stars in the game, Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James. Okay? Now, it's my job, or I feel like it's my job when I do my videos, is to give you raw, straight up, uncut facts. Okay? I don't sugarcoat anything. I just tell you facts. All right? And I back it up. So I'm going to back it up today and tell you this Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James matchup. LeBron James has had more problems with Kawhi Leonard than any other superstar that he's played against. Okay, so that's just an actual fact. Now, let's go back to 2014. Okay, you could look at articles like this. All right, Kawhi Leonard wreaks havoc on LeBron James. Okay, that's from 2014. Keep in mind, that's also how LeBron got shut down by Kawhi Leonard in the finals. Okay, now whenever Kawhi Leonard guarded LeBron James' offensive numbers went down, turnovers went up, and he became passive. He didn't want to even look for his own shot against Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard was such a pest. And to add to that, I'm going to just bring it back to last year. Last year, Kawhi Leonard shot 54% against LeBron James when he's guarded against LeBron. 54%. Okay, last year LeBron was at 37%. 37. That's bad. Okay? That's bad against another superstar. LeBron has never had such a low efficiency rating against another superstar like he had against Kawhi Leonard. And you want to fast forward that to this year. This year, it's about the same. Kawhi Leonard is shooting in the high 50s, 54 to 55% from the field, while LeBron James is shooting at only 1% up, 38%. That's this year when they two guys been matched up against each other. Okay, so throughout history, Kawhi Leonard has been outplaying LeBron James. He's beat him 15 times to 9. And this is one guy LeBron James has to overcome. If Mike had to overcome Detroit and Mike had to redeem himself against the Orlando Magic after they beat him, remember when they were saying, yo, Mike, he may not be the best no more. And 45 ain't the same as 23, blah, blah, blah. He ain't got it. What did Mike do? He came back the next year, spank him, swept him. So LeBron James, you got to see your adversary. You got to see your rival. There's no buts, ifs about it. I mean, this is a sport and this is a man's game. All right? Like X-Man McDaniel will say, you're going to have to step up to the challenge. And I said, if he wants to beat Kawhi, he's going to have to reach into his bag of offensive moves and try to go at Kawhi Leonard. Because if he don't and he gets into passive mode, they will lose that series. I don't care how you pinpoint it, because the best player, if the best player on the floor happens to be Kawhi Leonard, if he's outplaying LeBron James, then you're only banking in on Anthony Davis. So it becomes Anthony Davis versus two All-Stars in that deep Clippers roster. So no matter how you slice it, LeBron James has to be the best player in the 7-game series against the Clippers. There's no buts, ifs about it. He has to be number one for them to even have a good, legit shot of winning. Because if LeBron is not showing up, if LeBron is only averaging what he averages, 23 points or 38% shooting from the field, he can't beat Kawhi Leonard that way. But if Kawhi is still averaging 30-plus points and shooting 55% from the field against LeBron, he's having his way on both ends of the floor, that spells trouble for the Lakers. I don't understand how some people don't get that. Okay, it's just speaking facts. I mean, you could look these numbers up. Kawhi Leonard has always been a pain in the neck for LeBron James. And LeBron has to step up to it. He has to put his foot on Kawhi Leonard's neck. He has to be the best player in that series. He has to leave no questions asked. Because if Anthony Davis is out there left by himself, he leads the team in all categories. There's no way, no how the Lakers will beat the Clippers. All right? that supporting cast, you got Dion Waiters, you got J.R. Smith, two flanky players. I trust a guy like Lou Williams and Pat Bev a little more because they're more established. At least you know what you're going to get out of those guys, you know. And it's just a flat-out more deeper team. And the best player with the deeper team usually is going to win. So the Lakers have their work cut out for them. It's not pitting the Clippers on a pedestal. We're not doing that. We're just stating facts. The Clippers should be the favorite. They got the reigning, defending champion in Kawhi Leonard. You add him with a top 5 MVP candidate from last year, which was Paul George. On top of that, you still keep half of your roster that you had last year that took the Warriors to 6 games. Wake up. They're deep. All right? If you don't see that, it is what it is. I'm not saying the Lakers can't beat the Clippers. All I'm saying is they got their work cut out for them. And only time will tell if they could overcome that hump. And this is like a legacy battle for LeBron James. He got to overcome this. He got to overcome Kawhi. He can't lose to Kawhi every single year. You got to get at least one chip over Kawhi Leonard. And as funny as I hate to say it, LeBron may need one championship in a Lakers uniform. In the sense no other superstar has failed mainly in a Lakers uniform. LeBron probably needs one too. A guy of that high statue will need a championship too in a purple and gold. It's the Lakers, for Christ's sakes. You need one. But anyway, keep it 3,000. I'm out. Peace.